Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we're continuing our Let's Play of the Ezio Trilogy, in which we're moving on to the second game, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Brotherhood is the first Assassin's Creed game I ever played, and is my all-time favorite of the franchise. With that said, it's time to continue Ezio's and Desmond's stories, so let's do this.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between two secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. And it's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures. But we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any, and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
How did you find me?
Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
The Vatican, December 1499. Back where we left off with Ezio's story. Oh man, the Altair's armor looks so good in Brotherhood. It looks even better.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
Oh yeah, I think it's the highlighted path. Yeah, there it is. I was already near it.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Ah, Mario. It's so good to play this game again. I fucking love this game.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio. Now!
Ah, gotcha!
Is it the voice of the devil?
Going away from them?
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Be ready to fight.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the lookout.
Not bad for an old man.
Ah, yes,
You still have
the
some...
combat improvements.
Buona questa.
Excellent! Good one! Impressive! Ezio, over here!
Aggravating this.
Combat, the parkour, everything is much more fluid in this game. I love it. I'm just gonna be praising this fucking game every second I talk. Don't get me wrong, Brotherhood also has a few of its own flaws. And I'll get to those when they show up, but for the grand majority of this game, it's incredible. It's very much an incredible game.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
Ubisoft presents Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I love it. We're back in the villa in January 1500. So it's only been a few weeks, depending on.
And then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero. Then we need not worry about it.
See, perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad?
Our work is never finished.
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
But yeah, like I was saying, it was probably a few weeks, depending on when in January we were in the Vatican. But regardless of that, it's just good to be playing this game. It's good to be back in the villa. The upgrades in the quality of the game, and the graphics are pretty good as well. Granted, the Ezio collection.
Welcome back, Ezio. Ezio! Look, it is Ezio! Let me see!
Buongiorno! It's good to be home.
Two of them.
This place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Caterina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia, tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
And there concludes technically the first mission of the game, both an introduction to, or reintroduction to Ezio, to Mario, to the events of the previous game, and then returning to the villa. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think the Ezio collection technically improves the graphics of all three games, but you can really see with Brotherhood originally compared to AC2 was a pretty, I won't say a huge leap, but there was definitely a quality of the graphics were improved, and I just really love the transition from the graphics as well as the aging, I guess you could say, because in AC2 the only way we could tell that Ezio was actually aging and changing was like with his facial hair and how he was slowly becoming more wise and less rash and more patient and all that. But in this game, you can tell he's a bit older. I think he's in his late 30s at this point, potentially about 40. I think I don't remember his exact age in Brotherhood, but the way his beard is, the way his hair is, the updates to the Altair armor. Like if you notice on the cape, there's a little thin line, white sort of design, when in the previous game there wasn't. And it's just overall improvements with like Mario or our sister or with the surroundings. It looks so much better compared to AC2, but it's still using the same engine and all that kind of stuff. And it feels like a great evolution from AC2. Like I said previously, and I believe in the last episode, when I was sort of doing a review, that AC2 was sort of like the base, the foundations of this trilogy, giving us the great characters, the great setting. The mechanics were improved upon from AC1, but Brotherhood is where they take it to the next level. The graphics are much more improved, much more polished, same as the combat, the UI, everything. and that's kind of one of the main reasons I like Brotherhood. That's why I like Brotherhood, and why it's also one of my favorites slash the favorite game of mine of this series, since besides it's introducing me to this franchise, it also just shows off the improvements from the previous two games that came out. And granted, I think this came out a year and a half after AC2, if I'm correct. There may have been 2 years, but regardless. But yeah, it's just, I can ramble all day on why I love this fucking game. And I probably will when we reach certain things I like. And of course, the villa looks amazing. And all the, I'm just gonna keep rambling, so, I'm gonna just stop. It's amazing. It's so good. And, let's actually look. And also, yeah, like with the UI, it changed up. I just like how the UI is. It's both similar to the, to AC2, but also different. There's this one sequence which we can't get to until we complete basically the rest of the game. And of course, there's sequence 1, Peace at Last, which we have 25% of. Technically, it was 2 missions that we just completed. Mass Exodus, that was in Rome / the Vatican, and Homecoming, which we just completed, which is the villa. And now there's a few side missions. Well, main missions, side missions that are very short to just get you used to certain mechanics and stuff. So let's get to that.
Are no better than little girls. An army should be helping me. And look, no one.
Need some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
Ezio, you charming bastard.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
And we never talked to her again. Let's look at the map real quick. It's just exactly like how it was in the previous game, with the slight improvements in terms of how the map looks slightly. But either way, I just fucking love this, man. I'm trying to avoid just rambling on about everything I like and spoiling majority of the fucking game. So I'll wait to do that. Let's go pick up a horse.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
Oh, dang it. Come on, horse. Come on. Get your bitch ass over here. Oh, damn it. I almost... I love this. I love and hate this mission. Not hate in terms of like actually hating it. It's just... dang it. There we go. You just have to be precise with it.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
Bam. 2 more missions completed. Now it's time to go up here. And a new mechanic that they brought into this game. Fast. I love that. It helps with escaping guards quickly.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now. Salve, Cesare. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands. That is the future.
He isn't wrong. I think the first true rifle is, well, not rifle, musket is like invented in the next 50 to a century from now. I think.
What have you done? We used them. They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
Allow me.
Aim at something to test the alignment.
And fire. Of course, loading a cannon back in these during this century took a lot longer, but still, it's fucking cool to use something like this. But yeah, I think like the first musket kind of weapon is invented within the next century. I think. I honestly don't know. I know like pistols were kind of created around this time, or at least the very, very earliest ones. As we will see, potentially, well, most likely in this episode as well.
Perfect! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
So bam. Alright, time to get down from here. We'll use this way. Also, real quick. Oh yeah, we're already in another mission reunion. Join Caterina I forgot how to pronounce her last name. Machiavelli and the others in the villa. But real quick, let's check out the other ones, which is R&R. horsing around, and target practice. That one being the cannon, that one being the horse, and that one being the one that we helped with flowers. And you can actually click on them to see. So like the sub description for the first one is follow Mario. The second one is the second one is accompany Mario to the Villa Auditore after completing the 4-day ride to the villa. So we're probably around the almost the end of January. Then this one helped the beautiful woman carry her box of flowers. Return Mario's favorite horse to the stable master. Find the engineer to repair the cannon so they can be tested. And of course, we're on Memory 6 Reunion, and we have to go to the villa. And that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, the UI is definitely a much more improved. It's quicker to access specific things. It's not as I wouldn't say clunky, but it's more streamlined in many ways.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo.
No!
He used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No. None of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
I mean, he spared him because he didn't want to be consumed by vengeance. Even though by that point he wasn't really, he was kind of over it for the most part. But part of him was still like clinging onto it. And as we saw from the last episode, he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do it. Screw you. I'm not gonna kill you," even though we should have.
Welcome home. Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh! What's that?
Probably just training exercises. Merda. I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
It's the Borgia!
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
townspeople still haven't escaped! Keep going! Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls! You have saved them! Wait! Soldiers are climbing the walls! Signore! Forget the cannons! You must stop them! Go! I will carry on here!
Get away!
They're breaching the gate!
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this! Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us! We've had too much bloodshed. I think a cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours!
Basta! I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this.
Stand with me!
Ora!
Limits to you, coglione.
Go! Go! Va bene!
Ezio!
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
Where's Mother? Is she all right?
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
We could not leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
Where is Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse!
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma!
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe?
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy?
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded to cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me. There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something. Follow me.
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed-at-6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
Gotta say, man, that first sequence, that whole intro to Ezio's story in this game is just amazing. From a little bit of combat at the very beginning to just reintroducing to the characters and the setting, to then all hell breaking loose because of our actions, or in this case Ezio's actions, and keeping Rodrigo alive, and the consequences of Mario's death, of the Templars having the piece of Eden, or the apple, and Ezio himself being injured and losing the gear of Altair and his own equipment. It's all such a great way to begin this game, and to make it so that he has to start from basically ground step one again, having to regain gear and all that kind of stuff, and it's pretty good. Also, one other thing, so while that whole event was happening, I was realizing, oh wait, guns did exist at this point, because he gets shot in like a few minutes before it actually happens. I'm like, wait a minute, he gets fucking shot and Mario gets shot. Yeah, guns are a thing at this point. Granted, they're very primitive compared to like the muskets of like the 18th century, or even the 17th century. Like these ones take like 7 minutes to reload, or they're very complex in their design just to be able to fire a bullet, and then takes about a month to reload type shit. But yeah, I just wanted to correct myself there too. But anyway, that whole sequence is amazing. I love it. It blew me away when I first played this game, and it's one of my favorite parts of the game. Granted, I enjoy pretty much the entire fucking game, and there's so many great parts to the game to me, but it really got me hyped up for both this game, and once I finished the game, to playing other games in the series. And AC2 didn't disappoint. It was great. Revelations was amazing. AC3 to me was pretty decent. Black Flag was amazing. Origins was amazing. Unity, for me, I didn't experience any of the bugs that people got, and I found it pretty good, and a great evolution of the series. And yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say all that because, God, I love that fucking intro to the game. Alright, let's get moving.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Also, one other thing. I really love the updated look for freaking Desmond. The hoodie gets more detailed. There's actually an eagle on the back. We actually see that he's wearing something underneath the hoodie, and they also added a backpack, which is pretty cool. I've always kind of liked those kind of one-strap backpacks, even though they're kind of, to me, most of them are kind of impractical. Everyone got a great redesign or upgrade to their character.
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready. Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
I can drop into the corridor below through here.
Watch out for bats.
Where?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout.
Desmond?
More ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me. How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
No.
Up we go.
Ready.
Of course, some of this is the,
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
I shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. It's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
Anyway, yeah, this is the, some of the auditory crypt, and this is one of the,
Follow me.
messages.
Desmond, over here.
I think we have to drop down, actually, yep. There we go.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Nice try.
Ready?
I mean, you haven't pushed a single one yet.
Found a switch.
Something's open.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Caterina Sforza, and I get a swim in the toilet. I've got this one!
There's another lever up ahead. Come over here.
Oh, time to smell like sewer.
Oh man, it's freezing!
Stop whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh. I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating.
Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah.
I also really love this, like, sort of intro to Desmond, because it shows how much he's progressed as a character as well, in terms of, like, physically being able to climb things and to fight. Well, really not much of the fighting. We did a little bit of fighting in the last game.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here.
Charming.
Aren't I?
I've got you.
Thanks.
Ezio! We are on the other side! Hurry!
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Ready.
Made it! Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
Soldati, I have found an entrance.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very funny.
Got it!
Thank you, Desmond. Now it's my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
And bam.
Up you go.
I think we're about almost to the top.
Thanks. We make a good team.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna end that episode there. That was an amazing episode. Personally, I hope y'all enjoyed it too. That was a spectacular beginning to Brotherhood and to this episode of the series, and we'll continue on with the little bit of the main modern day story in the next episode, and then jump right into Ezio's story in the again in the next episode. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost signing out.